Hey, I thought you guys might be interested in what I'm doing today. One of those projects I've been putting off for a long time. You know, it's my least favorite work to do. Let me show you what's going on here. So this is the entrance to the basement. Yeah, you can see we got issues. So this is the door. I just pulled it out of there. It took me about 30 seconds. It was just kind of propped up in there, you know. So I'm working on taking care of this and this. You can see we got a bit of an issue here. So I got some concrete. I'm gonna form it up, put some concrete in there, put some of them rocks back in, but it'll be mostly concrete. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. This side is not as bad, but she's gonna get some attention too. Now what I thought was funny is whenever I pulled that door frame out, this sucker here fell out. It was laying on top of that frame for the doorway. I wonder what it was in there for. But yeah, I got another axe head, I guess. There is a stamp on it. Tempered. Is this a true temper? I don't know. It might just say tempered on it. I think that's, yeah, that's an E. So, yeah, hey, we got an axe head and she's blunt as all heck. Looks like somebody was using it as a hammer. But this is what I'm working on. She might take more than a day. But this doorway is going to be wide open until I get her done. So I got to get her done, you know. Alrighty. Well, there she looks like with a form on it. I'm probably just going to leave it and use it as, you know, my door frame, part of my door frame. I got a Tapcon on there anywhere I can fit it. But I got to fix that now. Got some concrete mixed up. I'll probably spend the next hour or so working on that. I gotta get a door on here tonight because, well, since I pulled that other door off, now it's like a continuous gust of wind through here. My furnace doesn't want to shut off. So I gotta keep going until I get this done. Well, at least until I can get something on there to stop the flow of air, you know? At least slow it down a good bit. So we'll see how this goes. Well, we're at the end of day one. That's what she's looking like right now. I got an overhang there. I'm gonna trim it nice and, I'm gonna try to trim it nice and even. Yeah. You can see some concrete there. I'm not done there yet. It needs more. I really put a pile of concrete. There's 3 bags of concrete right there with some stone fillers. And then I'm gonna come in and mortar over top of everything and try to, you know, make it better. That side over there is done. I could use a couple of lags though. So I'll see if I can get a couple more, not lags, but Tapcons. So I need to get a couple Tapcons put in there. But this is where we're at right now. I just reused the old hinges off the old door. So there's at least a little bit there from the old door, but yeah. I just got the shovel wedge there to keep it shut for the night. So that's where we're at. So we'll come back in a day or so and keep working, maybe tomorrow. At least now I don't have a massive cold breeze coming through the house, you know? So there we go. So I'm on day 2 right now. And you can see what the hole looks like now. You know, I could make it look prettier, but I could give a flying squat, to be honest with you. As long as it works. And I don't even need it to last for 50 years or nothing. I don't plan on being in this house forever. So I just need it to last until we can get the heck out of here. So, yeah. You see, I only got 1 Tapcon in there because that's all I had to hold it. So now that I got it filled with concrete behind that 2x4, I'll be able to lag it in, or Tapcon it in a little better. But I got to do that yet. This over here against this wall, I put spray foam in it and it kicked the door. You see, I kind of got a makeshift door on here right now just to get me through, you know, so it's not wide open, but the spray foam kicked the door just a little bit, so I'm gonna have to re-square up the door a little, which whenever I say re-square it, I'm saying I'm gonna hit it with a Sawzall. But yeah, little update, day 2. I'm at that point now, we're during the week, and I'm gonna come down here and work on it for about an hour or so at a time. And this is what I did today. So, till tomorrow. Well, we're on the next day now. I got the door here. Did a little bit more work to the door. I didn't do a whole lot. I managed to get a couple of more Tapcons in that 2x4 there. This little kicker here, I put it in there and screwed it in just to help hold for the form. But I actually had it cut for the door bottom. And after I did this, like, you see how these corners are a little short? That's because I was going to put that 2x4 standing up at the bottom of the door. But then after I've done that, I realized it was a mistake. So I just kind of cut that guy to fit in there, you know? I don't care what it looks like, really. It's the basement. I might, I'll probably put up one cross. I doubt I'll do a full X. Probably just do one cross and then put another piece of plywood on this side. Create a little air pocket, you know? What else? I gotta box that in up there yet. There's still, you know, room for air to get up and through and out. So I gotta get that boxed in to kind of trap the air to the outside, you know? I gotta do that yet. You see this wire hanging? That's part of the original knob and tube. It's disconnected, so, you know, no worries there. But, you know, we're getting there. Made myself a little door latch. Little makeshift door latch. She, you know, she gets the job done, right? I'll put another one down low here because, you know, I'm just using a thin plywood, so I'll need something to hold it tight. So I'll put another one down low. Concrete's starting to dry up good. See the gray starting to come out of it. I decided to hang up some of my signage, and I thought I'd hang that little axe head there on the door that I found during this project, you know? So that's where this little project sits right now. I got a door in place. One issue I got to deal with is down here in the bottom, there's a gap. Now this is not something you want to pour concrete on, not in this situation, unless you cut it out and re-pour the whole thing. It'd be too thin. The concrete will just shatter. You know, it just wouldn't hold up. It's just too thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and hit it with a little squirt of spray foam underneath that 2x4 to just to seal up the air, you know. I was thinking about pulling that 2x4 out, but I decided I'd leave it just to help a little with the structure, you know, side to side, you know, just so the forms and stuff don't want to fall out. You know, I figured it'd probably be better if I left it there. So I'll probably run a couple of Tapcons in it, spray foam it, and just call it done. So yeah, that's where we stand on this little project. I'll probably end this video with this, you know. I'm gonna just kind of tinker at it a little here and there until she's done. But, you know, I'm happy with the results. She'll get the job done. She's not perfect, and I don't care if it's perfect as long as it gets the job done, you know? So, hey, we'll catch you in the next one. Later.